I asked you to provide me with a quote that resonated with you. And the one that you shared was, "The system is right here in this room. The system is created through the relationships among you, nowhere else." And I'd like to just start with, where did you get this quote from and why did you choose to bring it on the show today?
That's a quote from an MIT professor named Otto Scharmer, and it's from a book called Theory U. And I read that book a couple of years ago, and it had a profound impact on me because it's all about the theory itself is a U-shaped theory that he proposes, and it's all about how do we bring positive emergent change into the world. And that was a quote from the book that really resonated for me because as a system leader, I often will hear, and I remember this in schools and remember doing it, and I still contribute to it at times. So it's a reflective piece. It's easy to point outwards and to say, they should, or the system should, or why did this happen? And that quote really empowers every member of the organization, regardless of role, regardless of hierarchy, to take an active role in shaping that emergent future, and to be empowered to use their voice. So we work in hierarchical systems, whether that's by design or not. In every system, it certainly is structured by the way that legislation sets up education systems. But that doesn't diminish the value that each person brings. And so if we can understand that the system, the culture, the organization is created by the relationships that we have with one another, we are empowered with a choice to contribute and to align our individual purpose with the purpose of the organization in a way that taps into our skills and our passions, and do good things, contribute, be positive. There are times for questions about why are we doing the things that we're doing the way we're doing them. But if we spend too much time there, we're not actually, in my humble opinion, taking advantage of the opportunity to create that positive emergent change together. So yeah, that's an impactful quote. I've used it. I send something out every Monday morning called the 5-day forecast, and I have a quote, and I kind of unpack, and what am I reading right now, and, set the tone for the week, if you will. I've used it there. I've talked with our whole teaching team about it at various points as we're doing professional learning, and received some good feedback from it too. But it's an ongoing process. You can't, at least I have not ever been able to say, all right, I'm committed to this and never again shall I, point outwards, right? So it's this reflective piece that I guess keeps me grounded.